Okay guys, so LinkedIn is, as you know, the #1 place to find decision makers. But we all know that this is a battlefield. You fight through 50 messages, you waste hours scrolling, and once someone finally replies to you, you already forgot who they are. So that's why we built 8 LinkedIn systems inside of n8n powered by AI that's going to work like a full sales team for you. So it's going to find the perfect leads for you, going to detect buying signals, and going to turn post engagements into real conversations. So if you want one of these flows for your own business, make sure to join our Skool community where you can download all of these flows and use it for your own business. If you're new here to this channel, I'm Magdalena, I'm the co-founder of Replik. I'm here to help you automate the entire outreach process with strategies and approaches that actually work. If you're interested in that, make sure to follow this channel for more, and let's get started. Okay, so before starting off, I already made longer tutorials on each of these workflows for you. So if you want to check them out, I put the links down below. So in today's video, I have 4 parts for you. So part 1 is find the right leads. System 1 here is Sales Navigator AI Agent. This system scrapes the best leads with automatic custom searches to find your best fit prospects. You no longer need to browse to get a short list of hot leads, and you can do this daily. So here we have the AI agent, and all you have to do here is to open the chat. You can just type SaaS companies, mid-size in Sweden, for instance, and just put enter, and this agent is going to translate your search into Sales Navigator filters. So if you're doing cold outreach or running an agency, you know the pain of building prospect lists for each of your campaigns. So when we ran our agency, we had to do this for all of our clients for different targets and niches. And now instead of going to Sales Navigator, input all of the different filters, all we have to do is to input our search, and this AI agent is going to give us a ready to use prospect list. And we have part 2 in the next step here, where we scale the outreach. So here we use system number 2, scale LinkedIn outreach system. Once we have the leads, we're going to use this system to connect and message them with custom sequences. You can send 1,000 connection requests per week for only $49 thanks to Unipile's multi-account features to make LinkedIn your best outreach channel at scale. So here we have the second flow. So first we're going to send each of them a connection request, and every day we're going to check if the leads inside of the sheet have accepted the connection request. If they have, we're going to craft a personalized message, and here you see that we're using Unipile to send the messages at scale. And if you use any other automation tool, check Unipile out because they are really cost efficient if you're running several accounts at once. Okay, and then we have part 3 here, find smart signals, and here we have different systems for you. So system number 3 here is LinkedIn keyword signal system. So this system watches the LinkedIn feed for posts with specific keywords like hiring or looking for an expert. Once a match is found, it automatically pulls post data and then sends a personalized outreach message. So here we have the flow, and we're using something called K-Watch. So once we received a K-Watch notification here, we're going to retrieve the LinkedIn post's author, and then we're going to filter if it's a person to make sure it's not a company or an employee of the targeted company. We're going to add everything to a Google Sheet, and then we're going to send LinkedIn connection requests again using Unipile and making sure that the LinkedIn information is valid. And once we have done that, every day we're going to check if they have accepted our connection request. If they have, then we're going to craft a personalized LinkedIn DM, and then we're going to use Unipile again to send the lead a message. And here we're using the post content to craft our message to make sure it's relevant for our lead. And next one here we have system 4 and 5. We have turned LinkedIn likes into leads and LinkedIn comments into leads. So these 2 systems turn engagement into opportunities. If someone likes or comments on a post in your niche, we capture them, we enrich them, and then we queue them for outreach. So here we have the next workflow right here. We're going to send the LinkedIn post URL with all of the comments and all of the likes of that post, and then we're going to go through all of the results, and here we have 2 flows in one. So either you're going to connect this one where we're going to get all of the LinkedIn likes, or here all of the LinkedIn comments. And so here we can craft personalized messages with a relevant icebreaker because we know that they engage on that specific post. If they made a comment, we can also use their comment to use it as an icebreaker inside of our own message. Now it's clear that you didn't just spray and pray, you actually found a common denominator and you can reach out to them with something relevant. And system number 6 here, job listings outreach system. We're using LinkedIn here, of course. We also detect hiring signals like job posts on LinkedIn and instantly reaching out, offering your services. before they even get to candidates. So here we're going to monitor LinkedIn. We're going to scrape jobs from multiple searches in LinkedIn jobs, and then we're going to filter out human resource or staffing company. We're also going to remove all of the duplicates. And once we've done that, we're going to filter out the size of the companies to make sure that it's ideal clients to us. So here we find main decision makers' emails to each relevant company. Here we're using any mail finder to find their email. So we are finding the emails to the CEO, sales manager, and marketing manager. And here we also have a flow where we are using Google API to find their LinkedIn profile. So if you want to reach them on LinkedIn profile, we also have that flow. And so next step here, we're just going to push everything to Smart Lead or to Unipile to send the messages on autopilot for us. Okay, so part 4 here we have retarget, follow up, and nurture. So system number 7, website retargeting system, LinkedIn focused. So when someone visits your website, this system reverse engineers their company from IP and then finds the decision maker on LinkedIn. Then it launches a message sequence, so you're turning traffic into deals without cookies or ads. So here we have the flow, and we're using something called RB2B. So whenever a new lead is visiting your website, we're going to get a notification inside of Slack, and RB2B is going to get us the personal information like their LinkedIn profile. So instead of having only the company, we actually have the person who visited our website. So if we have the LinkedIn profile, we're going to send them a LinkedIn connection request, and also we're going to, through their LinkedIn, find their email. So if we don't have the email through their LinkedIn, we're going to try to find their email through their website and name using something called find email. And here we also have a flow that makes personalized videos at scale using a replic. And then in the next flow after this one, we're going to craft a personalized message and send everything at scale. And system number 8, I think this one is the most powerful one we have, the nurturing AI system, LinkedIn messages and email. So finally, our nurturing system keeps the conversation going. It combines LinkedIn DMs and emails to follow up based on engagement and stops once they reply. It's like having an SDR who never forgets a lead. So here, when someone is actually answering one of our messages inside of one of our campaigns, we're going to use this beautiful flow right here. So here, once we get a LinkedIn message or an email, we're going to then filter if it's an email or LinkedIn. If it's a LinkedIn message, we're going to retrieve the LinkedIn contact info, or if it's an email, we're going to clean the email content and retrieve user information. Once we have that, we're going to send everything to AI. So depending on what the lead actually wrote inside of that email or message, we're going to qualify the lead. So here we're going to see if they are not interested, we're going to craft an answer to ask for feedback and send them the reply back on email or LinkedIn, wherever it came from. So AI is going to understand if the lead is not interested, this is the action that it's going to take. It's going to craft an answer and then ask for feedback. If the AI is understanding that this is someone who wants to book a meeting, we're going to craft and send a response with a calendar link for the prospect to book a meeting based on our availability, and then send back the answer on email or LinkedIn messaging. And last step here, if the lead is asking us questions, then we basically built a database with information about our companies. So if the database have the answer, it's going to craft a response and send back the reply to the lead. And if we don't have the answer inside of our database, it's going to automatically detect that. It's going to know that it needs a human, and it's going to send you an email to let you know that this needs a response. So as you may know, if you're running several campaigns at once, you know that it can be really hard to keep track on all of the replies that come in different sources, on emails or on LinkedIn. So by using this, you have the chance to know that each and every one is going to get a follow-up, and only the ones where it actually needs a human response, you're going to get a notification on that. So here, basically, the wrap-up is a full LinkedIn AI machine. So these 8 systems don't just automate LinkedIn, they transform it into a full lead gen machine that finds, engages, retargets, and nurtures. And you only need to build this once, or don't even build it all, because all you have to do is to download it, because it's pre-built for you, and then you can run it forever. So if you want one of these or all of these flows, I invite you to join our Skool community, where we upload AI agents and flows like this for you to use in your own business. So we built this community for salespeople, entrepreneurs, or business owners who are losing deals because they don't know how to use tech or automations to scale their business. If this is you, make sure to join now because prices increase each 10 members. I really hope you find value in this video. If you do, please comment and like this video down below. I look forward to talk to you again in the next video. Have a good week. Bye.